Umananda Temple. Umananda Devaloi Pron, ʻʊməәnændə ʻdeɪvəઃlɔɪ is a Shiva temple located at the Umananda Island, Peacock Island, in the middle of river Brahmaputra, just opposite the office of the Deputy Commissioner of Kamrup, or the Kachari Ghat in Guwahati. It is known as smallest inhabited riverine island in the world. Country boats that are available on the bank of Brahmaputra take the visitors to the island. The mountain on which the temple has been built is known as Basmacala. It was built in 1694 CE in the order of King Gadadhar Singha, but was broken down by an earthquake in 1867. Legend. Shiva is said to have resided here in the form of ʻʊməәnændə. According to the Kalika Purana, in the beginning of the creation, Shiva sprinkled ashes Bhasma at this place and imparted knowledge to Parvati, his consort. It is said that when Shiva was in meditation on this hillock, Kamrup interrupted his yoga and was therefore burnt to ashes by the fire of Shiva's anger, and hence the hillock got the name Basmacala. This mountain is also called Bhasmacala. The Kalika Purana states that Urvasekunda is situated here, and here resides the goddess Urvasi, who brings Amrit nectar for the enjoyment of Kamakya, and hence the island got the name Urvasi Island. Presiding Deity. The presiding deity of the temple is Umananda Tatrasti Bhagavan Umananda Karaprabhu. The name Umananda comes from the two Hindi words, namely Uma, which was another name for Lord Shiva's wife, and Ananda, which means happiness. In fact, Peacock Island is one of the smallest inhabited island and possibly one of the most beautiful too. The surroundings of the temple and the divine but understated beauty of the island make it a haven for nature lovers. It is believed that people worship here on the Amavasya day, when it falls on Monday brings the highest bliss. The Shiva Chaturdasi is the most colorful festival that is held here annually. Many devotees come to the temple on this occasion for the worship of the deity. History. Evidence of a stone temple belonging to the post-Gupta period can be seen on the site. The site has stone sculptures and carvings belonging to the early medieval period. A Chaturbhuja stone female figure still exists here besides rock-cut figures of Ganesha and a cave. Brick temple of Umananda was built in 1694 CE by the Bar Fukan Garkiniya Handik by the order of King Gadadhar Singha 1681–1696, one of the eldest and strongest rulers of the Ahom dynasty. The original temple was, however, immensely damaged by a devastating earthquake of 1897. Later, it was reconstructed by a rich local merchant who chose to inscribe the interior part of his Shiva temple with Vaisnavite slogans. During the short period of the Mughal occupation of Kamrup, landmen and money were received by the priests of the temples of Umananda from the Mughal emperors Jahangir and Aurangzeb. Structure. The temple has inherited some rock-cut figures which speak passionately of the masterly skill of the Assamese craftsmen. The sculptures here show that the worshippers there followed all the principal Hindu gods. Representations of Surya, Ganesha, Shiva and Devi with a scorpion as emblem, in addition to those of Vishnu and his 10 incarnations Avatar, are found here. The main shrine is reached by a flight of steep steps. The Umananda Temple was crafted beautifully by the skilled Assamese workmen. Aside from Lord Shiva, there are 10 other Hindu gods whose idols reside in the shrines. Aside from being a place of worship, the Umananda Temple is also a pleasurable exception to the typical places of worship. Devoid of the cacophony of forceful religion, this place has a serene environment which makes you want to sit down for a while and absorb the beauty of the place. Access. The Peacock Island can be accessed from Guwahati and North Guwahati by ferries and steamers. One can hire a ferry from Sukleshwar Ghat or Fancy Bazar Ghat. This is expensive, but one can get the feel of the river and its surroundings without any interventions. This is most ideal for couples and family trips. However, a much convenient and cheaper transport has been provided by inland water transport, which connects the Peacock Island to Guwahati from Usanbazar Ferrygate, also known as Kachari Ghat. The fees is as low as 20 rupees per person. 150 plus stairs have to be climbed to reach the temple. Gallery,